Hi everyone, hope you can hear me. So today I thought of creating a video about a tweet I read by karpathy which was about learning and which has been on my mind for a long time, but I'm not able to execute what he said. So I thought why not just uh, make a video about it because it makes the thing feel more important. So I'll now just find the tweet. This this is the account. Can you see it? Yep. So maybe now I'm thinking of just scrolling my Twitter feed and reacting to it. Let's see how it goes. We found it. Another another tweet which was very hot take, which I resonated with a lot. Which was the hottest new programming language is English, and Karpathy said this in 2023. How? How is that possible? That he's saying that the hottest programming language is English. Now, what were the programming languages before that? C, C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, Rust, Go, all these languages. Now he's saying English is the new programming language. What does it mean for something to be a programming language? You can use that language to tell the computer, to give the computer instructions about how to operate, what to do. So before now, we needed to specify a lot of things in various languages, what we want the computer to be done, and not everyone understands those languages, right? So the computer was like a child, like you have to specify everything. If you leave something to the computer to understand by itself, it'll just make a lot of mistakes. It'll misinterpret what you are trying to say to it. But now, in the era of LLMs, the computer can interpret very accurately what you want it to do if you describe it well in English only, right? So then there is another layer of abstraction upon the layer of programming languages, which is that I can program by just using natural language. So now understanding natural language and how to uh, use it to instruct computers, that's a big skill that would be required, because we all use language and everyone uses language in different ways. Now we would have to be more specific with how we use language, because with language we can now directly communicate with the computers. It was not possible before LLMs. So which brings me to the point that learning English uh, and basically learning natural language and to uh, learn it so deeply that you can describe anything you want in it, right? If you just don't know many words in a language, if you don't know how to describe what you want, right, then you wouldn't be able to get what you want. So now it's very important to learn various ways the language can be used, by in storytelling, how use instructions, how we can request, uh, what are the various types of things. Like let's say you want to have a particular type of image that you want, right? So there was a Ghibli, a trend that happened, right? If people didn't know the keyword Ghibli exists, they wouldn't be able to make that kind of images. And so, like that keyword, there are many other keywords that would you be required to know if you want a specific outcome, right? So reading books is one way we can get that kind of exposure to different kinds of words and uh, plays of language. So I believe in this era, reading various kinds of books is very important so that you can expose yourself to a wide variety of words and thoughts so that you can communicate more efficiently with the computer. Okay, that was completely off the track. I have to find the uh, tweet that I wanted to talk about first. Uh, how do I find it? Let's say I'll go to Twitter search. I forgot how I used to enrich karpathy. Learning. Yes, I think I found it. Here it is. How to become expert at a thing. The first step is to iteratively take on concrete projects and accomplish them depth wise. Learning on demand. That is, don't learn bottom up breadth wise. Now, what does this statement mean? Okay, first let me finish all the points and we'll get to the understanding of them. The second point is teach or summarize everything you learn in your own words. Now that's a very difficult thing to do. Uh, to summarize or teach everything that I have learned in my own words. Can I describe everything that I have learned in my own words? I think no. Like, so what I've learned in 100x school until now is data structures, online algorithm, many various topics in it. Can I describe them in my own terms? Some things I can attempt to do it, but I don't feel very confident about it. And the third point is only compare yourself to younger you, never to others. Okay, that's a good point. I mean, it's pretty self explanatory. So let's go deeper into the first and second point. Iteratively take on concrete projects and accomplish them depth wise. I have to take on concrete projects and accomplish them depth wise. Learning on demand. So let's say, what would that thing look like in learning DSA and web development? Like, for example, in DSA, it would look like just opening up a question, trying to understand the question, and then when I am in the process of reading and understanding the question, I would try to solve it. but I wouldn't be able to solve it because I don't understand many things in it. So then I'll search about what I don't understand in it, and then whatever the solution comes, I'll apply it to, solve the problem. Then I would know why that sort of thing, that sort of function, that sort of method or whatever data structure might be required in the language, right? Because I've felt the pain point which the data structure or the method eases for me. So then that thing would stick to my mind rather than just opening up W3 school and going through one by one what what all everything is there. I don't think that works. It's a good point, but am I doing it? I guess I'm not. Uh, yeah, I should just open up questions in the 8 OG ladder, more difficult questions, and then try to solve them myself, and then learn the real solution of them. Then I guess I'll learn more about data structures and algorithms. And in web development, it would look like just uh, attempting some project. Popularly, we can make a clone of something. Uh, N10 I have heard people doing code forces, people are doing now, and many other softwares. You can just try to make a clone of them, uh, or you can just make, let's say, have a very personal pain point which you want to solve, so you can work on that. But I think that's a more difficult thing to do. Uh, so yeah, I just take on a project to I want to make this clone of this thing, and I'll try to make it, however much I know, and then I'll try to learn the things that are required to make it happen. So then I'll know what is the requirement of these things at all. Right. Hmm. Okay, so I think we have understood the first point, which is to learn on demand. So face a problem, try to solve it yourself, and then learn stuff about it that will make you solve the problem. The second point is teach and summarize everything you learn in your own words. Now, yes, how can I do that? If I want to teach, I have to have some students, which I don't have. So the better thing would be to summarize everything I learn in my own words, which I can do by writing in my copy, writing on my notepad, or maybe uploading it on Substack, or just creating YouTube videos about it, trying to explain that thing in the best way possible. Right? So every day, if I do this every day after attending the classes, if I summarize everything in my own words, I think that would be amazing for my own learning, uh, and maybe may benefit some other people too. Uh, so this thing I definitely have to do, that I attend classes every day and then summarize everything in my own words. And I think I'm kind of good at the third point, which is only compare yourself to younger you, never to others. Yeah, it's just about being aware when you are compare yourself to others and not taking it seriously. So that was the tweet, and that's my explanation of it. So takeaway is learn things on demand and summarize everything in your own words. That is the best way to learn anything, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.